How's it going, everybody? This is Robbie with Robbie's Reptiles. Today we're going to be going over my results from my Giga Chad 2 Extreme Harlequin Halloween females. This here is Giga Chad, and if you can't tell already, I have a bit of a theme going. Chad, which is the father of some of the Chad and Chadette babies that I made a video about, I thought was the epitome of, like a normal type, for all intents and purposes, Crested Gecko. I thought he was such a beautiful looking gecko, but someone gave me an offer I couldn't refuse, and I ended up selling him. I do kind of regret it, but literally the day that I sold Chad, a friend of mine in Canada was like, yo, are you looking for a new staple male breeder? And I was like, of course I am. And that happens to be this male right here. When I first got him, he was about 28 grams. Now he is bolstering a solid 45 to 48 grams usually on a good day. Right now he's about 43 grams after some breeding, and he has developed really nicely. Some of his babies have hatched out with a tangerine kind of look, but some lily whites often just do that. He has incredibly impressive lateral expression, almost full coverage, and he has very decent head structure. I would say some of the best for a lily white. Let's go and take a look at the females that he was paired with. Arguably my favorite parent from this pairing has to be Vanessa. I love her color of graham cracker when she fires up and the orange tones that she gets. Her white spotting and snowflaking is really unique as well. She just has a level of saturation that I haven't seen before. Nikki and Thalia are from a pairing that I did literally my first season actually, which was like 3 years ago. They are from Kevin and Karen, which was a pairing that I was just like, I think this is how you do it. Now I know that these are triple X's, or as the trait or the line is known, it's called triple X. And specifically, they're triple X Halloweens. So these are some of my favorite females that I've ever produced, and now I'm starting to really focus on just going for this look, and especially with their blood. I mean, head structure, awesome. Size, amazing. So like, can't really go wrong. These girls are only about 2 or 2.5 years old, keep in mind. She's pushing 70 grams and she's pushing 60 grams, maybe even 65. So in my hands right now are my two personal favorites from this pairing, or these pairings. I wasn't able to pair Giga Chad to Nikki. He was only about 35 grams and I didn't want to push him too heavily, so I said that I would only pair him to 2 or 3 females tops until he put on more weight. And I had to prioritize, would I rather pair that to Thalia, Nikki, or Vanessa? And so I chose to prioritize pairing to Vanessa and to Thalia because they were just my personal favorites. I had another male named Tamarack that I ended up pairing to Nikki to try and improve his base color, but have her awesome colors and pattern. And I actually got the results that I've always dreamed of. So let's just knock out the less exciting one, which is my Nikki to Tamarack pairing. This one is essentially Nikki, but a lily white. It's exactly what I was hoping for. I can already see that it has really awesome, almost triple Xing, and as you guys know, lily white just explodes with pattern with age. So this one I have no doubts will end up being just like the mother, but a lily white. It has really nice tipped crests along the head, a nice graham cracker orangish color. I hope it turns more like Halloween with age, and you already see all these spots along its side. They're going to 100% turn into just solid stripes. This one is from Giga Chad to Thalia. Now this was the most anticipated pairing for me other than Vanessa, which we will get to. Giga Chad paired to Thalia ended up making, I guess it's exactly what I expected. It's like exactly what I theorized, but it was different in the same way. So I expected, something like this one. There was a lot of triple Xing, a lot of stripes, really high white. This ended up making like a creme brulee, and I think that's actually what I called this one. It made like a creme brulee lily white, and you'll understand when you see it. My fiance describes it as pumpkin spice. It looks like a pumpkin spice latte. It is very frothy white, lily white lateral patterning. You can see the drip coming in. It looks like a full pinstripe, and it has those hints of the mother's orange, which is what I was going for. I really wanted to make, Halloween lily whites, and I think that this is pretty much the best example of that so far. These two are my absolute favorites. Where are they? These are literally Vanessa, but a Lily white. And that's exactly what I wanted. I got a thing, you know? Sometimes I'll just be like, that should pair with that and it will look like this. And every now and then, I home run that shit. It goes straight. I don't know how baseball works. I luckily had a feeling about this pairing and it proved out true. These are some incredible looking Lily whites. This is the most vibrant and saturated Lily white that I've ever made. Her head, I'm just calling it a her because it's Vanessa's kid. Her head is a really awesome shade of like a deep reddish graham cracker. And it looks just like Vanessa when she's fired up. You can see that more ombre, amber color to her head. So this one's one of my personal favorites just for the saturation alone. It doesn't have the most impressive laterals, sadly. However, it's the tip crest and the head color that really does it for me. This is gonna be killer. You can see the comparison from this hatchling to Vanessa and GigaChad if you hold them all side by side. This one has the most potential for lateral expression, and that you can see that pattern. It's little specks right now, but with Lily White, with age, like I've been saying, with age, that little tiny speck ends up being full coverage and there's nearly no base color at the end of development. This one might not have the most dark black base color, but the lineage that I have, the color that I know it's going to develop into, and the amount of pattern that this is showing at this age is really promising and exciting. I forgot about this baby. This one is the absolute smallest right now, but this is actually from Thalia and GigaChad, and it looks just like the Nikki Tamarack baby, but creamier, more creme brulee, and a really awesome head stamp. This is my personal favorite, actually. I forgot that I even had this. I just looked back and saw, oh, there's another Thalia GigaChad. But this one also has incredible lateral patterning, great vertical expression. Not a lot of dripping right now, but I'm sure that with age it'll get better. But this one is actually very impressive. This is a accidental forgotten hatchling. This has to be my absolute favorite from Thalia, for sure, besides the pumpkin spice.